Hello, hello, hello. Hope everyone's doing well today. And if you're in the United States, sorry that you lost an hour of sleep today. Do you know that losing an hour of sleep causes the heart attack rate in the United States to jump like a considerable amount? Like, I almost want to say 5%. So yeah, no, we should not be effing with our internal internal clock. Hey, Bahamut. On the bright side, when we gain an hour, we actually have a drop in heart attacks by the same amount, because it turns out humans don't respond very well to stress. Weird. Speaking of stress, yeah. When I grew up, I didn't have to deal with it, because I lived in Arizona. Yeah. Welcome to the terrible life. Okay. Game. Thank you. Can't play Magic the Gathering Arena at midnight because hour forward. Ouch. Hello, Chimera Lucy, and hey Travis, and hey everybody else. Sorry for my quiet. I was figuring out what I needed to put away, which is a lot of things. Yeah, especially because I'm, whew, not as strong as I used to be. It is a very fun game. Favardi is a cinnamon bun. Ah, very nice. Yeah, no, she is absolutely awesome, and it was kind of nice Yeah, that she gets to be herself. And speaking of, because it's International Women's Day, I think we should go with the two best. Some of the guests used to carbonate Rizzo's sodas are also used in rocket fuel. Hey, and you know, it's a good scene. It's not a boy scene. Mm-hmm. That's weird. We have access to this now? Yes, we do. Stuff! Things! And bullets. Not that I'm using bullets very much lately. Okay. Transmission Tower Alpha. What are our logs? Quitting time. Been through a lot together, old friend, but they just blared the evacuation order. Guess that's the end of Gorgon. For the record, you're my favorite comms tower in the whole system. I'll never forget you. Love, Technician number 13, junior grade. Aww. Favorite gun was the mind control one. I mean, I'm sure it's very powerful. It just makes me feel a little not good. Well, shit. Fancy seeing me here. Last escape shuttle left a few of us in the dust. Never seen anyone lift off in such a hurry. We were scattered like roaches, every man and woman for themselves now. You're still up and running, I see. Looks like the only employee left with their tracker flipped on. What a rube. Signing off, for good this time. Take care of yourself, comms tower. Don't forget to stand up straight like I taught you. Best, Technician number 13, junior grade. Kept spanning the Spacer's Choice motto. That actually is funny. Directory. Locate faculty staff. Mm-hmm. One result. Clarence Mosley, Byzantium Musgrove collection. Thank you for your diligent commitment for personal tracking and surveillance. Oh, definitely. And I mean, it's a game. It doesn't matter. Like, I am not going to say, like, you know, bad for doing anything like that, but it's just a personal. Also, okay, I'm gonna close my candle here. Yeah, I'm actually building up to more than level 30. Let's see, do we have access to this building yet? I know we do have rocket launchers. Alrighty. I do not have the HIA pass key yet. Yes, I'm on hard or, I'm on hard difficulty using, Supernova. So I have to eat, drink, and sleep so I don't die. Oh, hi. Okay, is there another elevator to the south? There is.
Incoming.
Sorry about that.
Vibrations on me, folks.
Yes, because I got concussed. Never played the DLCs? I mean, this is the first time I've been playing through the game, so... I haven't either. And I'm full of stuff again. No, I mean, I've definitely been concussed, not too severely, but, yeah, can't say that can't say I'd liked it. Okay, dump everything there. No, not recommended. Yeah.
Here we go. Nice hit.
Jeez. Yeah. Yeah, that was a bit of an ouchie. Okie dokie. I want to head south. Yeah, I'm doing okay. They do. I don't want to use Adrena time because that seems to be the thing that's making everybody go crazy. In fact, the longer we're doing this expansion pack, the more this this plot line is starting to sound like a movie from the 2000s. True. Yeah. All that and flying spiders. Yeah.
Here we go. Nice one.
Yeah. I don't think I'd like that.
That's the last of them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Someone phased into the floor there. This stuff is pretty, but I have a feeling it's also toxic AF. This seems like a bad idea.
Chem lab. This place stinks like the wrong end of a primal. And I think I'm close to figuring out why. Something's off with this place. Those ain't normal primals. Thought I was onto something before. Now I'm sure of it.
Uh-oh.
I got a theory to test at that Marauder camp.
Eep. Thank you very much for the gift sub. Oh, I do my best. Yay, new fast travel. I'm curious on where you might have found me from. I'm guessing probably Krotar's Discord server. Awesome. Well, I very much appreciate it. And yeah, Krotar is very, very cool. Oh, you can write and watch and listen to somebody at the same time? That is way better than I can do. Drew your Minotaur character? Nice. Okay. Seems like I can't get access to there yet. Posture check and hydrate. Absolutely. And arm curls. Alright. Start with the arm curls. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, 2, 8, 2, 9, 2, 10, 11, 12, 2, 13, 2, 14, 2, 16, 2, 17, 2, 18, 2, 19, 2, 22. Posture, sit up straight. Hydrate, real water.
Captain, transmission request from Ambrose Manor.
I'm guessing Minnie wants an update. Patch her through.
Captain, imagine my surprise when I saw the Unreliable leaving Gorgon with so much urgency and purpose. Tell me you found Mother's journal. I'm positively dying for good news.
I found a lot of shady corporate intrigue.
Well, isn't that exciting? A lonely asteroid, an old research facility, and now shady corporate intrigue.
Oh, have fun.
Here, I've just been doing the crossword.
Thank you for dropping by.
Promising leads on Mother's journal? I've watched enough detective serials to know that a promising lead can get you anywhere.
Not yet. Your mother's office has been sealed tight.
Too bad. But on the bright side, you've outdone my old freelancer. I don't think you made it very far at all. If I know Spacer's Choice, getting past the lockdown will be more complicated than just hitting a big red button. You'll need authorization and layers of it.
In other words, multiple big red buttons. Are you familiar with Gorgon's old research staff?
I seem to recall that Mother worked closely with Gorgon's R&D personnel, but not close enough to invite them over for dinner and cocktails, if you get my meaning. By now, they'll have moved on with their lives. If only I could do the same.
Oh, Gorgon was developing Adrenatime.
I knew Mother was involved with some important chemical trials, but I had no idea her pet project was Adrenatime. Adrenatime is a working man's stimulant, like a caffeinoid. Very popular at launch, though the marketing quieted down over time.
Were you aware Adrenatime created Marauders?
What? No. I mean, there's some very morbid wording in the fine print, but I had no idea Adrenatime could make marauders out of people. That's it. That must be it. Spacer's Choice is keeping their dirty little secret about Adrenatime off the record.
Yeah.
We have to find Mother's journal. If we don't, then Spacer's Choice gets away with murder. I only hope we aren't too late.
How would Spacer's Choice risk everything for a stimulant?
Adrenatime was touted as the working man's best friend. A drug that boosted productivity with no adverse effects. The promise of Adrenatime cannot be overstated. Exhaustion and fatigue were supposed to be obsolete. Workplace accidents would be things of the past.
Yeah, what a
For whatever
company.
reason, the drug never lived up to that promise.
Could one drug really do all of that?
I don't know. And thanks to Spacer's Choice, we may never find out. I know that I'd like to see a colony where the promise of Adrenatime was fulfilled. And I doubt I'm the only one.
I should be off.
Safe travels. If your leads give you any trouble, be sure and give them some trouble back, yes?
I'll keep that in mind. Be seeing you, Minnie.
Ta!
Okay. Probably a place I can discard a bunch of stuff. Okay. Alrighty. Yay, rare steel! Boo, it's kind of okay. Oh, can fast travel while encumbered. That's good.
I know a guy who knows a guy who works at Odeon Pictures, and word is they found a star for their new feature.
It's me!
The lady with all the snappy one-liners, right? I hear they'll have to give her a writing credit. I can't imagine the paperwork.
Haha!
Odeon owns all those lines now. The real problem will be writing the other characters to keep up.
Hmm.
Why place your faith in automechanical sentries when you can place a high-quality weapon in your own two hands? What can I help you find?
The pink slip and the exterminator. Rare dagger guardian just randomly evades attacks. One character can equip it, and it only sells for a gil. Ouch. Remember, there's no such thing as luck, only hard work. Any idea to the contrary should be discussed with your local OCI clergy. How much did I get for all that Adrena time? Not much. But it's good to get rid of.
What's gone into Brockmire?
Nobody is posted at the HHC. He's too customary.
Oh, yeah. Musgrove Family Collection. Hi.
Welcome to the Musgrave Family Collection. Still a work in progress.
Noticed.
Are you wearing a Jolliker original? I'm impressed. I wouldn't bring a Jolliker anywhere near a Canid. If you're here for the annual Canid review, I'm afraid it's already over. Only thing going on behind those doors is good, old-fashioned lawful behavior.
Of course.
This greeting constitutes your confidentiality agreement. You hereby agree not to disclose the location or existence of these events. Thank you for cooperating.
Hold on, I didn't agree to anything.
Then you should have told me that before I greeted you. Defaulting on a verbal agreement is a punishable offense. Now then, how can I help you?
I'm looking for, what's with all the secrecy? This place isn't exactly hard to find.
We find that our clients enjoy the appearance of participating in illegal activities. Secrecy contributes to a feeling of indecency. The Musgrave Family Collection was intended to be a gallery of fine art. And here we are, using this place to practice semi-legal Canid shows. Scandalous, isn't it?
You said this place is supposed to be an art gallery. What happened?
That's privileged information. I really shouldn't tell you.
I thought you were into breaking rules.
That's a fair point. All right, I'll tell you. But just keep this between us.
Of course.
Guaranteed secrecy is expensive, you know.
Oh, it's all right. I'll give you this little secret for free. The Musgraves own one of Earth's largest private collections of art and literature. They were going to have the entire collection shipped all the way to Halcyon. Unfortunately, that collection never arrived. We haven't heard anything from the delivery convoy, and there's some purely hypothetical concern that the collection might be, well...
Stolen?
I was going to say indefinitely delayed by unforeseen and unknowable circumstances, but yes. Let's go with that. Anyway, that's as much as I can tell you. Will there be anything else?
Looking for Clarence Mostly.
Mr. Mostly is indeed attending our event, although I am disappointed to discover he did not officially enter his Canid Laplace into our competition.
Oh.
You should find Mr. Mostly just inside the prep room. Head inside and take the door to your left.
Excuse me. Nothing in the bin. Fascinating.
Just between the two of us, I hope this doesn't become a tradition. Not looking forward to the next annual Canid review? Not looking forward to the Canids. Odious things. I don't know why we let them prance around the city.
Look, if no one's going to claim any of these things, I could use the money.
say Musgrave was gone?
I didn't. Frankly, I don't know. A couple of years? More? He said he was off on some type of beautification treatment, which I can only assume.
The Enduring Guards. Iconoclast armor. This thing could do some violent agitation with these repurposed shoulder, arm, and leg guards. Alrighty.
Do you know what I'd like to see?
Money for coffee. Very important.
Mostly in a staring contest?
I was going to say
You don't have to be scared of these canids, Captain. I don't think they're gonna hurt you.
Oh, just
That's
hear me
good.
out. It's a brilliant idea.
Is this about canid hunting? We've been over this before. It's a terrible idea.
Canid hunting is the natural evolution of canid shows. No one's going to miss a few backwater laborers anyway.
What? Hello.
Not now, please. I'm a little too busy, you know, being the master of ceremonies.
Oh, nice hat. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Travis. I hope mostly metaphorically.
What do you think you're doing?
Just leaving.
Have it your way, I suppose.
Lost the magic pod.
You there, sauntering about in a Jolliger original. Do you know the interesting thing about canid shows?
Trick question. There isn't anything interesting about canid shows.
Oh, but there is, if one possesses an eye for statistics. Mathematically speaking, the interesting thing about canid shows is this. They're an exercise in futility. Winning is predetermined. Over time, the inevitable trend is that the race goes to the swift. Time and chance are just statistical outliers. In other words, if you put enough canids through enough trials, the one with the most optimal attributes generally wins. Exercise in futility.
Oh, sorry to hear. You must be popular at parties.
Oh, goodness, no. Not at all. I'm an actuary, you see. Well, not entirely. The actuarial sciences are more of a passion than a profession. So I suppose that makes me mostly an actuary. That's a bit of a family joke. I'm Clarence Mostly.
That name sounds familiar. Mostly Fine Furniture Company, right?
Yes, that's us. Mostly oak trees, too. My grandfather
Take care,
invented
Travis.
them, you know. Well, no, he didn't invent mostly oaks, but he purchased the naming rights back during the terraforming days. It's essentially the same thing.
I've been looking for you. The last known staff member on Project Gorgon.
Oh. Then you're not here about my monograph. It's true, I was involved with Project Gorgon, but that chapter of my life is long since closed. Listen, I don't know what you want with Gorgon or with me, but let me give you some free advice, Let the past go. Live in the moment. Enjoy the party.
I want to keep living in the moment. Show me how to live till emergency lockdown.
I was wondering if you were the sort of person to accept sensible advice or respond with threats of violence. Thank you for resolving that ambiguity for me. Lifting the lockdown won't be easy. You'll need to send overrides from the chem lab and human inquiry. I don't have that level of clearance, but I know two people who do.
All right.
The trouble is, I don't know you. I don't trust you. I washed my hands of Gorgon, and you're asking me to dirty them all over again. I'm going to need a good reason.
How about this for a reason? I'm heavily armed.
Right, of course. Thank you for reminding me. Point well taken. I want a favor from you. Do something for me, and I'll do something for you. That way we don't have to rely on mutual trust. The grand prize trophy to the Canid Review. I want it in my hands. Get me that trophy, and I'll give you the remaining researchers. Names, locations, as much information as I have.
Pretty sure the Canid Review is already over.
Yes, but the winner is still in deliberation. Committee won't deliver a result for another 6 to 8 weeks. Bureaucracy. The trophy's being held in a vault at the other end of this hall. Find a way inside, disable any security, lift, carry, deliver. Simple as that.
What's so important about a trophy?
My Canid, Laplace, is statistically superior to every other Canid in this review. Better average sprinting time, superior gait coefficient, optimal anatomical symmetry. I didn't bother entering little Laplace in this pointless contest. He's already won on paper, you see. That trophy rightfully belongs to him.
That might be the most Byzantium thing I've ever heard.
Oh, you're much too kind. Does this mean you'll do it?
I'll be back with the trophy.
Head into the main hall and take the elevator down into the maintenance tunnels. You'll find a service passage that leads up into the trophy room. The maintenance tunnel is the only way up into the trophy room. Some technician barred the door shut on our end. Ask Tilda Coatsworth about it, over by the podium.
Before I go, there's something else.
What's on your mind?
So, I found this eye.
My eye! I was wondering where I'd misplaced that old thing.
Yeah?
It's perfectly preserved, you know. Every eye possesses unique dimensions, not unlike a fingerprint. The circumference, the shape, the color of the iris.
Yeah?
An eye makes excellent proof of identification, assuming you don't mind removing one.
How'd you lose yours?
I'd rather not get into the details. If Spacer's Choice ever asks you to test out their new model of monocle, just say no.
Ugh. Here, take your eye back. I don't want this thing in my pocket.
Well, that's rather responsible of you. I'll put a good word in your permanent record.
I'll ask you something
What's
else.
on your mind?
What can you tell me about Project Gorgon?
At the moment, nothing. I have a one-track mind. I can't stop thinking about that trophy. Why isn't it in my hands? When is it going to be in my hands? And so on and so forth.
Right.
You get me that Best in Show trophy, and it'll clear my mind right up.
Right, I'll be back. Yeah, I got another level up. Hydrate and stretch. Hi again.
My goodness! Is that a Jolliker original?
Yeah.
If you wanted to show off, you're a little late for the Canid review. Don't stand too close to the Canids. You don't want their bladder issues all over your suit.
Yeah. It's a rather nice looking trophy you got over there.
Why, thank you. It's custom made for our Canid review, which ended a few days ago. The Judiciary Committee is still deliberating over the winner. In 8 to 10 short weeks, we'll have the name of a winner. Probably. That gives us 8 to 10 weeks to file a maintenance request. Our technician barred the vault door and then disappeared without a trace. Can you believe that?
What was your technician doing in the vault?
The Musgrave Vault contracted a security consultant from UDL. They sent a technician to install a few security upgrades. Anti-dissident automechanicals and the like.
Uh-huh.
That technician barred the vault, but neglected to leave us with a way in from here. He wasn't seen leaving the security room, so I can't imagine where he's gone off to.
Is there another way in the trophy room? What about maintenance?
The tunnels are guarded by automechanical security. I don't look nearly boorish enough to resemble a UDL guard, so they'd probably shoot me on sight.
Oh, very smart hat.
In any case, I'd rather not step foot in the tunnels. The tunnels are for disposing of unwanted refuse, and no place for a respectable Byzantine.
I can find a way into the vault for you. You won't have to dirty your hands.
Your eagerness to serve your betters is commendable. Here's a key card. It should help you get around inside the tunnels. Now, was there anything else? I'd like to get back to mastering over the ceremonies, or people might question why I have this role at all.
I'll be on my way. Key obtained.
It's not canid hunting I object to, it's the impropriety.
Since when do you care?
Spartacus. Jonah Bark. Timothy. Little Waldo. Nanners. Anubis. Well, of course we're gonna pet.
They're cute till they go for the throat.
Look at those wiggles. You think that means we're friends?
Absolutely. Is that the only one I can pet? Golden Canid trophy discovered. Bard. Oh. Tasty, but dangerous.
Never see us.
Here we go.
Nearby bottleneck.
Everyone all right?
Installation log. Completed. Scheduled annual sanitation repair, Musgrave family vault. Applied Kinopit scented floor wax. Appraised area in accordance with Byzantium aesthetic standards. See HS Board Aesthetic and Interior Regulations, Section 33F. Relocated garbage. Melted marshmallow on top of donuts. Yeah, that would be pretty good. Salted anti-dissident automechanicals in order to ensure moral and civil hygiene. Note, tampering with or altering or otherwise disabling moral hygiene automechanicals is strictly prohibited under board regulations. Delivered complimentary mint.
That was quick.
Oh no.
A pet's only as good as its owner. They're the ones who ought to be in here.
Yeah. Dead canids. These dead canids show sign of domestication and extensive grooming. This feels very Indiana Jones-ish.
All that pomp and circumstance out there. For this. The hell's the point?
Lucky Charms marshmallow donuts? Interesting.
You'd only be letting them into Byzantium temporarily.
Jolliker's outfits have been linked to a 12% increase in mild to moderate neck injuries as a result of so many heads turning.
Found dead canids in the service tunnels. You know anything about that?
Dead canids in the service tunnels? Domesticated canids? Why, that's utterly revolting.
Right there with you.
Good. I should hate to think I've misjudged your character. Every canid, regardless of their physical attributes, is a companion to their master. To kill a companion is a profound and unforgivable breach of trust.
Yeah.
I'm glad I chose not to participate in this loathsome canid review. I will, however, take their trophy.
Well, today's your lucky day, Clarence. I got your trophy.
My trophy? Look at this thing. Have you ever seen a more garish monument to the boredom of the elite? If only Grandfather Mostly were alive today, I would have loved to wave this trophy right in front of his cataracts.
Right.
I hope you won't take it personally when I say I had my doubts about you. Nothing ever gets done in Byzantium, you see. Competent work is, well, a statistical anomaly.
Yeah, just a bit. I kept my end of the bargain. I expect you to keep yours.
Lifting the emergency lockdown requires overrides from the Chem Lab and Human Inquiry. Access to those facilities requires authorizations from 2 senior-level researchers, Marion Blakesley, Jasper Lowe. They went into hiding after the project collapsed, but I've managed to calculate their last known whereabouts within a reasonable margin of error.
Use statistical analysis to figure out their location? Show me your math.
I see you're familiar with my technique. I'd love to show you my numbers, but there aren't nearly enough napkins in this room. After the project shut down, I had to keep my mind occupied. I worked on my actuarial tables, calculated the average lifespan of a Spacer's Choice worker, that sort of thing.
Must not be long.
I realized some of the researchers had to be alive. I ran some numbers, did a little research, and concluded that the two most likely survivors are Marion Blakesley and Jasper Lowe.
You haven't been able to let go of Project Gorgon either.
Nonsense. I just needed a good old-fashioned statistical problem to busy my mind. Keeps the faculties lubricated.
Alright, I got some questions about the researchers.
I'll tell you what I can.
Tell me about Jasper Lowe.
Dr. Lowe described himself as a dazzling genius in his review. I disagreed. Of the 19 criteria that constitute the rubric of genius, Dr. Lowe only met 15. After the project shut down, corporate traded him off to Auntie Cleo in exchange for 5 lab coats. He's been transferred to an orbital lab around Olympus.
Wow, must have been some fancy lab coats.
Oh dear. How do I explain this without using too many syllables? Lab coats means scientists. It's a colloquial... It's slang. Let's get back on topic. You'll find Dr. Lowe in an orbital lab around Olympus.
Alright, tell me about Marion Blakesley.
Dr. Marion Blakesley supervised the Human Inquiry and Auditing Facility. Live subjects, measuring tape and syringes, that sort of thing. Someone sabotaged the facility.
Hey, tail knobs.
Blakesley tendered her resignation and vanished. I'm reasonably certain she's hiding in a maintenance bay on Groundbreaker.
Sure it was sabotage?
Well, with Spacer's Choice equipment, who even knows?
True.
Dr. Blakesley tendered her resignation lawfully, but under suspicious circumstances. If you want to know more, you'd best ask her yourself.
Ask me to trust your hunch.
I'm asking you to trust in the predictive power of data. Dr. Blakesley may have disappeared after that sabotage incident, but the trajectory of her life was implied in her permanent record.
Before I go, there's one other thing.
Certainly. What's on your mind?
What can you tell me about Project Gorgon?
Let's try to keep it down, shall we? At least pretend we're being discreet? There's not a lot about Project Gorgon I can tell you. I know that's not what you wanted to hear, but I closed that chapter in my life. I've moved on.
I promise I'm not looking for any trouble. I just want information.
Look, don't tell anyone I said this. But if there's anything I've learned by living in Byzantium, it's this. If you go looking for the truth, you are looking for trouble. All right. Ask your questions. And then if you don't mind, don't mention Project Gorgon anywhere near me again.
Does the name Minnie Ambrose mean anything to you?
Minnie Ambrose? Oh, Olivia's brat. Ambitious, but like the rest of her family, irrelevant. She tried following her mother's example, failed, and if she ever tried again, I couldn't tell you. The name Ambrose doesn't mean anything to me anymore, or to anyone halfway respectable.
Oh,
the
very
Ambroses
true.
Are, how do I put this politely, obsolete.
Why? What happened?
A family's name is only as strong as its enterprise. The Musgraves have Rizzos, and the Schuyler's have Auntie Cleo, and so we show those names the respect they deserve. The Ambrose name was associated with Project Gorgon. The project died, and so the Ambrose name died with it. That's just the way the game is played.
Why did Project Gorgon need an actuary?
Project Gorgon was designed to change the life of every worker on Halcyon. We weren't just building a product. We were trying to build a society. How many workers call Halcyon their home? What do they eat and when? How long do they sleep? How hard do they work? What are their most productive years? When do their organs begin to fail? That's the nature of my work. I study human life in order to determine its value. Jewelers appraise diamonds, and I appraise people.
Can't break someone's life down to an equation. People aren't numbers.
Of course you can. You can break the entire universe down into numbers and statistics. Human beings are as much a part of the universe as weather patterns and orbital mechanics.
Uh-huh. Well, you must have left Gorgon for a reason. What happened?
It's complicated. I'll be honest, I didn't join Project Gorgon because I wanted to satisfy my intellectual curiosity. I was courting the daughter of a Spacer's Choice family. We were a mathematically congruent match, you see. I had the proofs all written out and everything.
And what exactly went wrong?
Everything. Every project has a margin of failure. We expect setbacks, complications, delays. Project Gorgon experienced a cascade failure. One mistake precipitated another, and another,
right,
and another. The labs failed to develop a safe drug. Human Inquiry failed to perform their tests responsibly. An unsafe drug tested on unhealthy subjects by irresponsible supervisors. That's Project Gorgon.
Yeah. Yeah. There are a lot of sci-fi books about that. Actually, there is a very fascinating independent movie from the 90s about that. If you ever want to watch an interesting low sci-fi thriller, look up David Aronofsky's Pi. Your hands aren't clean, Clarence. You're a part of Project Gorgon.
I know. Project Gorgon was a failure of leadership. Leadership to which I belonged. I should have pushed for stricter supervision. We gave the other departments too much freedom and not enough oversight. Spare the rod, spoil the servant.
So the project fell apart and your test subjects became marauders.
Anarchy is not a crime. It is a symptom. The undisciplined workplace secretes anarchy the way our glands secrete enzymes. It's a principle of science. Sabotage came first. The chem lab, Human Inquiry, even my own office. Sabotage broke the discipline of our workplace, leading to confusion, leading to escaped subjects, leading to anarchy.
Staff are all either dead or missing. You're the only one wearing a tracker.
No one appreciates the value of good data. The holistic surveillance device I wear is an invaluable tool, gathering data on all my day-to-day activities. My former colleagues can go into hiding and live in ignorance for all I care. I prefer the self-examined life.
Well, no more questions. Thank you for your time. Yep. And I'm a bit hungry.
Watch it. We're almost... What do you think you're doing?
Yeah, let's just leave him.
Well then, carry on.
All right. Zhu's review.
The dissidents actually took over the refectory.
Come to do your part to defend our fair city?
Maybe.
What can I help you find?
Money. Do. Quickly lost all of my money.
Someone has left a threatening message on your terminal, Captain. I was unable to trace its origin. Please make a note of it.
Thanks.
Welcome back, Captain. I've received an urgent message from Lilia Hagen of Sublight. It's for you, Captain.
Of course, who else would it be for?
Please, Captain. I do not have the processing power for your SAS right now. Later is another story.
Oh. What does it say?
Lilia praises your grit, guts, and moxie. Her only rebuke is an excess of moral fiber that threatens the species.
My letter of referral. How thoughtful for her.
I agree. Given her disposition, morality, and career path, the event of a relational dissolution between you was highly probable to be both unpleasant and dangerous.
Talk to you later, Ada.
Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship. First stop at the Groundbreaker Auxiliary Base.
All right. First off, let's have a night of sleep. Slices, dices, and cauterizes. Clockwork mock apple. A-OK, or auxiliary docking. Nope. Danger. Well, I don't like the looks of that. Stay out.
Let's try being friendly. Maybe they'll try it back.
I agree.
Hey, you! Over here. Let's chat. Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, whoa! It's Riz. Fucking damn it! Every time. So, hey, you trespassing, and I'm armed. Maybe take a second look at your life choices, pal.
Hang on, what were you starting to say back there?
Nothing. Never mind.
Does Rizzo know you're butchering their slogan?
What, you gonna report me? I don't work for them no more. I'm with the Gardeners now. All of us kept the peace for the corpse once, but we got tired of being used.
Gardeners?
Yeah, we're the Gardeners. We keep order back here on these dangerous streets. Hallways. You know what I mean?
Right.
Anyway, Blakesley's given us standing orders to strongly discourage anyone who tries to come in.
Okay.
I like to, extrapolate from there.
Does Junlei know you're down here?
We ain't subversives. We're gainfully employed. This is a private contract.
Okay.
Miss Junlei can't get too mad if we rough up some trespassers. Especially if I was nice enough to warn him first.
Yeah, but she might be a little steamed if you hurt her girlfriend.
Huh?
Hi, I'm the girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Fine, fine. You want to check out the lab? Go for it. We won't stop you. But Blakesley's got her own setup in there, and she doesn't like guests. So, if you get shot, I'm telling Junlei I never saw you. This one's clear, guys.
Nice one, Captain.
Oh, nice one, Pavarti. You being an adorable little cinnamon bun got us through that.
It's like I don't know what to do with myself.
Come on, this is great. We don't have to beat up miscreants for them anymore. We can beat up miscreants for ourselves.
This must be a step up from horse factories, huh?
Doesn't look like either of us are so pretty and Sandy and Big Shot.
Come on, you two. We're
Pink slip. Gregory Tipton. Official termination papers stamped with CMP's logo state that Gregory Tipton has been terminated for undue hindrance of Byzantium
All
in...
gardeners here.
Official. Interesting. The local idiots, here's your weekly shipment. Please note the additional allotment of protein cakes. Could I convince you and your colleagues to fill out a brief questionnaire regarding your eating patterns? In the meantime, do try to cut down on the sugary drinks. Cabbage. Find a way into Marion Banksley's residence.
You have to be kidding me. I thought I made myself click. Wait, what's with this camera? Hello? Damn it. Look, I get it. Some people need things spelled out for them. I'm sure one of the automechanicals can explain.
Oh, absolutely. Girlfriends save a lot of time. That's why today is International Women's Day.
Observation log.
Processing data.
Well, never mind.
Investigating.
Hybridization.
Incoming, Captain!
Observation log. Well, never mind. Hybridization efforts have proven successful, and the nursery's yield is improving steadily. Meanwhile, the psychological benefits of gardening are difficult to assess without a control group. Subjective reflection suggests minor gains in memory retention and contentment.
Bullets and things. Oh boy.
Observation log 8. Who knows? Subject number, well, let's call him Percy.
Hi, Percy.
He has discovered the secret to success. He has lifted the veil and found the pattern.
What?
He wakes up, he listens for that bell 3 times a day. Food rains from the sky. He eats, he waits. Life is easy. But the second your molt comes in, pal.
Okay, hydrate and squats. Yeah. There's a big old caterpillar. Hacking skill too low. All right.
Everyone all right? Here we go. Look out!
Okay, that got rid of him. Remember the beginning of the game when robots would just like slaughter me and I had to like sneak my way around?
The hell's that noise?
Yeah, that's not a good noise.
I usually just kick him down.
Hi.
So who the fuck? Oh, wait, hang on. I can't hear a damn thing. Just gonna shut this thing off.
Thanks.
Right. Marion Blakesley. What can I do for you, Ms. Home Invasion?
Investigating the Adrenotime Project. Where is your part of it?
Oh, sure. A real gathering of bright minds. Gorgon. I holed up in a forgotten cargo bay of a rotting colony ship just so I could never hear that name again. But here you are.
I tracked down Clarence mostly. That got me on your trail.
That bastard. Is he still only mostly worthless, or has he achieved mathematical perfection in that regard?
He's in show canids now. Well, sort of.
He'll be on to the next hobby in a week.
Probably.
Clarence lacks the attention span for this sort of thing. Someone wants to dig up the past, and you're the shovel, right?
Well, Wilhelmina Ambrose hired me to find something on that asteroid.
Ambrose. Well, I'll assume you're caught up then. That or hopelessly confused.
More the latter.
Corporate demanded a product they could throw onto shelves. That put the squeeze on low at Chem to develop formulas. Samples. But how do you know if the product works? You run tests, see what happens. That's where human inquiry and auditing came in. I ran HIA, and HIA ran the tests again and again and again. And what happens is a whole lot of wasted time and even more bodies.
So what's Spacer's Choice testing for?
You've heard the adverts, right? Work day and night, still feel refreshed the next morning. Now, what we tested for was dexterity, efficiency, compliance. The traits of a good employee.
Right.
Numbers never came out right. I could have pumped gallons of those chemicals into every living soul in this colony. Wouldn't have changed that. What we got was marauders.
Mm-hmm. But I've taken Adrena time.
Hey, do whatever you like. Life's short and we're all dying anyway.
Hey, what happened? Why the facility shut down?
We had a few weird accidents, escapes, minor setbacks. But one day, all the test subjects got loose. Sabotage, they said. It wasn't just us. All of the facilities got hit hard. Shut us down for a while. That turned out to be the last straw.
Ah, yes. The incident.
Spacer's Choice wasn't getting much use out of us anymore, so they shuttered the project, kicked Adrena time out the door. And I came here.
Can you get me inside the HIA?
Indulge a scientist. What do you want out of this investigation of yours? Trying to liven up your memoir?
Someone should know what Spacer's Choice did.
Really? What good can that possibly do? At least the wildlife won't give you any trouble. What do you get out of headbutting murderous automechanicals for your captain here?
I've been helping folks out of scrapes for as long as I can remember. And the captain's one of the rare few that returns the favor.
Thanks.
Fair enough. That's all I've got. Here, I still have this pass. Don't much feel like hanging on to it anymore. Made my exit the moment the project started falling apart. Had to steal some credentials. This should get you into the volunteer induction entrance.
Hacked into Spacer's Choice database?
Please. I just messaged people with fake demands for their passwords. That's when they didn't just leave codes written down on pieces of paper. If I couldn't talk my way out past a simple facility lockdown, I'd be working for Rizzo's.
Right.
That'll get you inside. What you do from there, that's up to you.
Any advice? Must have known the facility pretty well.
Come on. I've left it behind me.
You know, I bet folks in the Groundbreaker would love to meet Marion Blanksheet, famous florist.
You wouldn't.
You're the behavioral expert. You tell me.
Damn it. Fine. Fine, here, I remember one of my access codes. Just punch in a keypad equivalent for replication.
Right.
Should get you into the offices. Maybe get you to my terminal a little sooner. Go test that persistence of yours out on Gorgon.
I'll leave you be.
Yeah. I'll make sure the automechanicals don't bother you on the way out.
Level up!
Just drowning in dining options down here.
Absolutely. Let's see, what else do I need? Increase companion crit chance. I like that.
know, a Spacer's Choice cadet takes care of, I think it's jammed.
Wow. Impressive.
Those Mardettes are too soft.
What are you looking at?
Not much.
Those Mardettes are too soft.
You want to set you up some expensive food. That's a good boy.
Aww.
Maybe if I beg, they'll let me back.
That certainly does help. HA faculty waits for you on Gorgon. Alrighty. Too expensive for further produce. Moving forward, employees in high voltage environment suits to simply avoid touching anything electric. Good to know. Yeah, no, I was happy to come across that myself. I guess I shouldn't have just taken the whole thing, but meh.
Captain, an unknown vessel is approaching our ship.
Oh?
Their intentions are currently indeterminate. Once I deduce their intentions, I will play one of two audio signals. A cheerful fanfare if they are friendly, alarms if they are hostile.
Thanks.
Their intentions are no longer unknown.
Status report data?
The unknown vessel has deployed a boarding mechanism. They will attach themselves to our airlock and attempt boarding shortly. That sound indicates that a boarding mechanism has successfully attached to our airlock. Captain, I am pleased to inform you that we are currently in the process of being boarded.
I'm sorry, what?
Boarded, Captain. A verb, indicating a hostile action whereby an enemy ship attempts to invade our own for the purposes of capture. Captain Hawthorne installed a lethal shark trap on our airlock in the event of an invasion. I am prepared to deploy this trap at a moment's notice.
So when you said you had a Marauder deterrent system back on Emerald Vale...
I was bluffing, Captain. When we met in Emerald Vale, my systems were not fully operational. Even if they were, I might have made an exception for you.
Oh.
The invading ship appears to be a decommissioned storage vessel. The crew are either pirates or freelancers. My opinion of their competence is low.
How'd they find us?
Their ship is using a tracking device too sophisticated for their primitive astrogator. I conclude they are receiving outside assistance. If you prefer to make an escape, I can disable their boarding mechanism. However, as long as that tracking device remains on board their ship, they will be able to find us again.
You can get us out of here? How?
Yes, Captain. I am capable of deploying the Unreliable's articulated thrusters to dislodge their ship from our own. This is a temporary solution, however. A permanent solution may require your personal intervention.
I'll go deal with them myself.
Understood, Captain. I will be deploying the Unreliable's lethal deterrence system. Please approach the airlock and enjoy the show.
Thanks. How we all?
Warm welcome protocol. Warm welcome protocol successfully deployed. Have a safe boarding, Captain.
I thought we were safe in the Aether. Oh, law, I'm gonna have nightmares about this for weeks.
I must say that there's been nary a dull moment since signing on with this crew.
I've been on the other side of a boarding dock enough to recognize amateurs.
Assholes interrupted my beauty sleep.
Yeah.
Got my head in the game, boss. Maybe we can talk when we're done here?
All right. Tossball sticks. Yeah.
Incoming!
Well, it's been about 2 hours. Yeah. Let's see who could raid. And thanks all for dropping by. Yeah, how about we, head over to Pumpkin. That sounds like fun. And yeah, regular week this week, so shouldn't be too bad. And yeah, yeah, not much new. Have fun, folks. do, 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 do.